Hi, it's Bonnie here. I just wanted to show you how quickly I made a new piece of fabric for my seascape. I grabbed my Color Hue dyes and some silk organza. The dyes had already been diluted a little bit, and I just brushed on the colors I wanted to try on the organza. Now, I brushed it on this time, but as you can see, I have a container there with a spray top. So I could have sprayed it on. I could have dunked the fabric in a little baggie with dye in it. The organza is wet, first of all, as I brush on the colors. And I've got it on a piece of crinkly plastic bag because then it gives me a little more texture. That'll mostly fade away as it dries. So I've used some diluted green dye and some black with just a touch of rose in it because it tends to make it a little blacker. Otherwise you get a kind of a greenish black color from Color Hue dyes. So you can see that it kind of soaks through the fabric, and you can brush it on both sides, of course. And you're just going to wait for it to absorb all the dye, and you'll know it's absorbed when there's no blobs of color left on the plastic. Now to speed this up, I can put it in the dryer or I can iron it. Here I've fused some soft fuse, a very thin sheer fusible, onto the back side, and I've marked my lines of where I want this greenish fabric to go on my background piece. Then I fuse it in place, and I'm already ready in a matter of minutes to start stitching. So now with my fused new color of sheer organza on that background, I've got white in my bobbin, or white in my top thread, and a zigzag stitch set in free motion, and off I go to make some foam on my seascape. You'll notice a little shakiness in the picture, and that's not my camera work. That's actually how I move the fabric so that I can get a little additional zigzag. I don't want a line of zigzag stitches. And I pull it back and forth and let it do its own thing, which means building up and sometimes just getting a straight line almost as the foam moves around the surface of the water. This is really fun. It's easy and you can hardly make a mistake because foam goes every which direction on the surface of the water. And within just a few minutes, I have my finished picture. Ta-da!